Hey, Johanna here. I'm going to do some chameleon chrome bubble nails. Bit like Game of Thrones, Mother of Dragons nails. So I'm starting with a chameleon chrome into a gel polish which has been top coated with a no wipe top coat. As most of you will probably know, put your no wipe top coat and that's just enough sticky surface for this chrome. So this one's a pink to green fade, and it's a beautiful colour shift, as you'll see there as I turn it in the light. And then we're going to go ahead and pop a top coat, bubble it, cure it, and you'll see the effect. I have got the ring finger in I tried to do it with a magnetic polish, but it was a bit meh. It's the only way I can describe it. It didn't come out that great, I think, but I don't know, it depends what look you're going for, I suppose. I wanted quite a dramatic look. So anyway, this came out really nice. So as you can see there, those beautiful colours in there. Smashing it in with my little applicator. You could do it with the finger, silicone tool, brush. I just think this is one of the best ways. Try to blow bubbles into it. It's better to just mix it with the straw. Otherwise you get too big of bubbles, I found. Unless you got one of those really tiny little skinny red ones, you know. I thought maybe that would give a better small bubble, but I went ahead and just did it again by mixing the straw there. And curing that coat. Well, not really curing it because it's already in there. I just wanted to make sure it was smashed in there. So going over with this is a wipeable top coat. You can use another no wipe, but straight in with the bubbles. I just did one at a time. I suppose you could do it on all of them, but the bubbles quickly pop, so yeah, perhaps just do it on one at a time, like I instinctively did here, and try and work those bubbles on the entire surface. They can sometimes follow the straw and get pushed around where you don't want them to be pushed around, so just try and smash them on there. Dab, dab, drag. Do what you can to get the bubbles covering there. I think actually when it came out it had a little bit missing on the end, but it kind of looked like it was just a bit of chameleon chrome, French kind of look. But yeah, I was trying to cover the whole surface. You could do nail arts where you only bubble a little bit of the design. That's quite nice. I'm going to play with that next. But this is like the first time ever doing it. So I wanted to just have a little play, see what came out like. And I've been since practicing with different colours, colour combinations, layering two different colours. If you use a colour over the top of another colour, that top colour will break apart and reveal the colour underneath. So you can do that. And when you do that, you can also top coat again over the bubbles. If you try and top coat over this one, I found that the bubbles totally disappear, the look disappears. So if you're going to do it with just a top coat bubble, then just leave it matte for the effect. Otherwise, yeah, layer some colours and you'll see the different effects. Like white is a very obvious one, black is a very obvious one. Just wiping over here with alcohol, and you can see that magnetic polish was that ring finger, but I magnetized it and then put the top coat straight away, and put the bubbles straight away, and when I cured it, of course the magnetic element was gone. So yeah, if you're going to do a magnetic underneath, you should put a top coat and cure it first before you then play with your bubbles. So I've got a bit of lint on there and a little bit of loose top coat. It's a little bit scratchy. It's a bit of a scratchy finish, as you can see. It's textured. Careful when you're putting your tights on is all. And there it is. Looks like a dragon's egg, right? It's kind of pretty. There we go. And really fun. So have a go. Practice with different colours. Different chrome powders. This one's by Born Pretty. There's several in the collection. I just got a set of lots of different colours. And yeah, that's the pink to green. And there's a bit of gold in there, I think. But pretty effective, right? Ta-da! Cool. So I went ahead and took my little file because there was a little bit over the edge, which just would have shown up on the photo. It just got pushed to the side too much. So I just neatened that up with my little skinny file, being careful not to destroy that bubble look. Just corrected that, as you can see there. You don't want any gel top coat touching the skin, and it just gives a neater appearance, as you'll see. So yeah, just one thing to be aware of if you're doing this. Maybe I applied too much top coat. Perhaps use a little less, or take it in like a millimetre so it doesn't do that. It's not like you're going to see it around the edges if you leave the top coat out a little bit on the sides. You might lose a bit of your chrome though, as they wear. So yeah, as you can see, when you put a top coat, totally destroys it. So there I am taking it off again. We'll just stick with the textured finish so that you can actually see it. There we are. Yeah, thumb's my favourite. Kind of looks like an egg, right? That's better. There we go. Well, these are all the trends right now. Have a little bash. Enjoy.